Muay Thai's benefited me by teaching me a lot of things. First of all, obviously teaching of Muay Thai, I mean it is a martial art. Teaching me self-defence, teaching me techniques and every move, and it was 99.9% of moves in it do work in modern situations. I train 3 times a week doing calisthenics or hitting the weights at the gym as normal people do.
Alright, today's Tuesday. I'm here at Trinity Fitness. I like to use this gym as well as the Trinity Boxing Society place about 3 times a week. Come here today to primarily work on developing power, so I'm hoping to get on the weights and to get my heart pumping on the cardiovascular machines. Let's hope it's not too busy.
Nowadays I just train with the gym and fitness, and I know what I'm doing after doing it a few years, and I know what I need to aim for, train, cardiovascular, the weight, strength, VO2 max and all that. But I do other sports. Do I have drive or motivation to develop? Well, yeah, I think that's one of the main qualities anyone should have in whatever they do, be it academia, a martial art, a day job, a trade, or anything. It's a very important key quality to have, as it were. In everything you do, I think that you should always strive to develop and improve, otherwise what's the point? I mean, what's the point in spending time, effort and years into doing something if you're never going to improve, not even by a little bit? Who are my most prominent inspirations from a fighter's point of view? First and foremost, it'd have to be both Muhammad Ali and Bruce Lee, because they are the first and foremost in this century, the first spring to mind. Bruce Lee did quote that it's 50% perspiration and 50% mental effort. So yeah, you should always strive to develop, and personal development is a major key part of it, and it should span in all areas of your life.
Just here now to Leeds Trinity Student Union, where they host a boxing society gym. I like to come here twice a week in between lectures. It's open to the public, it's cheap, doesn't cost anything, so that's why I like to use it often. It should be empty right about now, and it is.
What are the important qualities of a fighter to have in and out of the ring? Well, Chris Eubank, in an interview, one of his most prominent interviews throughout his career, he said that the first and foremost quality to have as a fighter, as a competitor or pugilist, is to be that of the warrior spirit, and to always push on through adversity, and to always give it all your best, keep developing and improving, and never listen to anyone that will seek to put you down or tell you that you're rubbish. You should always keep to improving and be able to push through the pain. You've got to be able to take the punishment, take the hits and give it as well. You've got to be able to dish it out. You've got to be physically fit as well to cope with it, endurance. Because in Muay Thai, 6 rounds for 3 minutes, or in boxing, 12 rounds for 3 minutes, going the distance, it's a long time. And being in the ring and fighting is probably the most knackering cardiovascular output you could ever face. Alright, down here today in Harrogate at Hornbeam Park with the Cowloy camp, training with Pierre Mahon. He was my instructor years ago, in fact back in 2005, before I moved to Leeds. Back then he used to teach at Asheville, but now he's got his own place here at Hornbeam in his own little studio. Well, I'll say little, but it's quite big. I'm here for about 2 hours, going to do some sparring and some pad work at least. We'll just see how it goes.
A lot of people call it the science of 8 limbs, so it's a martial art that's turned into a sport where you can use hands, elbows, knees and kicks to either score points or try and disable your opponent. Thai boxing is a terrific sport, and but I also think that we still suffer from an idea of the public's view of Thai boxing is that it's only for people who want to fight, only for people who are just like scrapping, and that's not true at all.
It's from Thailand. It was originally designed for the battlefield, so that's why you get, quite a lot of stigma for it being brutal, because the moves are originally designed to end your opponent.
Thai boxing can be for different things. You can do it for fitness, you can do it for friendship, kind of meeting people, or you can do it to grade, or you can do it to fights.
At the moment I'm an amateur fighter, but if the worst comes, if I don't get the opportunity, I would be happy just to stay at amateur level and just have a day job and just earn a living. But if I got the opportunity to go professional, I wouldn't say no. I saw the film on back and I thought, oh, what does he do? Oh, that's Muay Thai, and Tony Jaa doing it. So I thought, yeah, I'll look into this.
No, I'm fine, mostly.
You alright?
Yeah.
You go like that?
So she's actually.
Just YouTubed it, Googled it, and I just got really fired up for it and went to a class, and it went from there. I met Pierre, and he started training me.
The will to win. I always think, you have to be. You could be the most skillful fighter out there, but if you haven't got the will to win and you're not tough enough to take the blows and stuff like that, then you're not really going to get very far. But obviously, then saying that, you could be a bit like a Tank Abbott character. You could be tough as anything, but then if you've got no skill to go with it, then you're not really going to get very far that way. So I think a combination of everything, really. Skill, strength, and the desire to win overall is certainly going to create a good fighter.
To be a Thai boxer, of course, to come and train in Thai boxing, you don't need to be any type of a person. Particularly, many people can enjoy training and use it for as part of their fitness routine, and a bit of a just use it as part of their fitness training.
It was a great source of stress relief during the times of my GCSEs, my AS levels and through to college. And generally, yeah, it has benefited my life, and I'd recommend that anyone try it.